Hey, y'all ready to eat? It's time to eat, y'all. Let's throw down, y'all. Singing chef. Let's eat.
So today, for New Year's, since it's a tradition in my house, probably in yours too, to cook black-eyed peas for the New Year's. Today, I was feeling a little bit, I don't know, Louisiana, a little NOLA. So I'm going to recreate a dish that I had at one of the restaurants in New Orleans about a couple months ago. It's black-eyed pea and duck gumbo. We got the Holy Trinity. This is onions, bell peppers, and celery. I got 2 different types of andouille sausage here. That's just a spicy sausage that they use in gumbo. Now, I also have a little bit of shrimp. I'm gonna add a little shrimp, but that comes in at the end. Now, the main part of this is the duck. So what I did, I went and got 3 duck legs, and because I wanted a bit of a smokier flavor to this one, I also got smoked turkey, and I boiled them together and let the meat get loose. This is the broth we have left after that, and this is the same broth I'm going to use to make the gumbo. I boiled off the turkey and the duck at the same time together, and then I pulled it off the bone, shredded it all up, and that's going to go back in at the end. And I've had my beans soaking overnight, and I just drained them, so now I have my black-eyed peas here, and I'm going to show you how to start the gumbo with a roux. We're going to make a dark roux. We're going to add our vegetables after that. We cook them with the roux, then add the sausage. And then we're going to add the broth and the meat. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Stay tuned. I'm going to start with a roux. We're going to start right here. This right here is a roux. We're going to get this to a dark roux, almost a black roux. A roux is pretty much just flour and oil, and you just keep cooking it and cooking it. You got to keep stirring it. You got to keep stirring it, because if you don't keep stirring it, it'll burn, and you do not want to do a gumbo with a burnt roux because it don't taste good. It looks like we're getting closer now to a blonde roux. This is where it's starting to change color. It's starting to get a little color in there. I'm going to keep stirring. I'm going to show you what it looks like as it changed colors. A really good peanut butter roux going on. Look how dark it is now. But we're still not there yet. We still got a couple more stages, couple more shades to go. We want this to be a dark roux. One more stage to go. We've gotten to the dark brown, the dark brown roux stage now. Here we go. Check it out. See? You just got to keep stirring and stirring and stirring. If you leave this thing, you're going to burn it, and you're going to have to start all over. I want to start adding my stuff in. I think I like this color. We got a nice dark brown roux going on there. And you're going to notice that it gets a little thicker as you keep cooking the flour. And don't worry, even if it might smell like it's burning, but it's really not. It's just the flour cooking. So just be patient. Just make sure you never leave this pot. So now I believe this is the stage that I want it at. I want it to be here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add my vegetables, the Holy Trinity, into this. And you're going to switch from a whisk to a wooden spoon. But you want to do this quick because you don't want to leave this roux cooking by itself. So I'm going to take this and dump them in, and they're going to come right quick. So be ready to go because they're going to cook up quick on you. So I've added this in. I'm just going to incorporate it into my roux and let it cook up a little bit. Yep, just like that. Let it cook up. Now I'm going to let these tender up a little bit, and then I'm going to add the sausage to it. Put my vegetables in. This is also the stage where I'm going to add a little bit of my seasoning, just a little bit. Season them up a little bit. Stir that in. Now, after that, now my vegetables have softened up a little bit, so now I'm going to go and add my andouille sausage right here, right to the pot. Just throw them right in. And then we're going to cook those for a little bit. And once these cook up just a bit, then we're going to start adding a little bit of garlic in there. Got all my garlic here. Stir it all up, let it get cooking. Cook it on it. See, got some good flavors going on in there already. All right, we're just gonna let these cook up for a little bit. Then I'm gonna start adding my broth. Start adding a little bit of cayenne pepper to start getting that little kick to it. Once you do that and you add the broth, taste the broth once you add it into the ingredients to make sure let it boil a little bit so you can make sure that the heat comes through so you can see how hot you want. I've added my broth and you can see we got some magic happening right now. But this is just the beginning stages. So this is going to be an all-day cooking thing. Now that I've added my broth and I got my vegetables in there, now I'm going to go and add my beans, my black-eyed peas into this. So here I have put all of my black-eyed peas into the pot, and you're literally going to cook this. Just keep cooking it until the black-eyed peas get tender. It's going to take a couple hours. Just cook it on medium heat. Just make sure you just keep coming back, stir it up a little bit so it doesn't stick or burn. And once it's almost finished, about 30 minutes before it's finished, I'm going to come back and I'm going to add the duck. And then right at the very end, we're going to add the shrimp. So I've been letting it cook for a little while. I also forgot to add, these are optional if you like that. Sorry about the sun. These are optional. I'm going to add a bag of okra. Just frozen cut okra. Here we go. Got all the thickness, got the okra in there. Got it all nice and thick. It's been simmering on low. That's the thickness that I want of the gumbo. I have some very good, already clean, veined and gutted shrimp, still with the tail on it. I'm just gonna take a few bits, like a handful. I got about 2 cups of shrimp here, but I'm only gonna use about 1 cup for right now. Just gonna take them, toss them in, just a few. I'm gonna stir it around, let it get cooked up. And then I got some nice big chunks of shrimp in there. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like when we plate it up. Be right back. Look at all that. There's shrimp. You got a big bowl of it. So we're gonna take a big old scoop right here, right on top of the rice. Just like that. Now we got us some gumbo. Now we're gonna give a little tester. There we go. A little tester over here. See what we're gonna do, like right here. You're gonna have to use the fork because I ain't got no spoon.
Fine.
And then we're gonna see what it tastes like.
Oh boy. Johnny Forster. Oh yeah.
So there you have it, folks.
Speechless.
Speechless. Got it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, go ahead and make it yourself. Now, make sure I get my credit. #singing chef. Love y'all. Deuces.